great idea can get you ahead of the game, but a visionary concept can be a game changer. I'm Albie Benitez, and this is Game Changer.
There are men and women driven by passion, committed to find happiness and meaning. They strive to better our lives and make us aspire to help others. They are visionaries. They advocate events, ideas, technological innovations that make significant shifts in our thinking. To make a better future for us, they pursue game-changing invention. Journey with us as we tell stories of these visionaries and their game changers.
Game Changer hit the ground running in June 2015. But launching the show was not without the usual birth pains. For staff and crew, the difficult part was not really in seeking out these game changers. They are everywhere, if you know where to look. The tougher part? How to present them in segments everyone can appreciate. Here are some of Game Changer's most interesting stories in 2015. When can you say that technology has changed the game? By its grandness or by its wow factor? In the Philippines, where a lot of people are in need of something all the time, technology is gauged by how much it has improved the lives of people who need it most. This year was the advent of apps. To monitor the weather and dispense critical information in calamities, we have Project NOAA. It has high-resolution flood hazard maps, automatic rain gauges, specific for every location.
And we use advanced science and technology and frontier science to put in the forefront of battle against disasters.
Calamity means emergency, because we don't have the equivalent of a 911. A group of guys developed the panic button. Once you press it, it automatically makes a call, sends a message, or even posts a Facebook status to call for help, along with the person's location.
This one would be a game changer in terms of giving more efficiency dun sa response time sa pagre-rescue sa tao.
That's where Jaws of Life actually is a game changer because of the time spent to use it, because it's very handy. It makes a big difference talaga in trying to save one's life. Before they started using the Jaws of Life, they were using equipments used in construction, parang na-mention ko rin earlier. They use siguro hammers, they use saw. First and foremost, napakabagal nun. The Jaws of Life, it's a portable, number one. Number two, it's very easy to use compared to the construction materials. Number three, it's very stable. It's the time, actually, that we're trying to save.
In a country battered by more than 20 storms a year, disaster response is crucial. These guys created the Salamander, an amphibious tricycle fully capable of functioning on land and on water. Already, the Salamander Rescue Boy has helped save lives.
Kaya niyang lumusong sa mga baha na kahit mga 3 feet na baha, kaya niya pa rin lumusong kahit walang bangka.
Perhaps for some, make that most people, that's really the key word: traffic. Left and right, there are transport apps. GrabCar and Uber made waves this year when their businesses were legally challenged by transport officials. But the commuting public came to their defense. It says a lot about how desperate we are for that one thing that can solve this monstrous problem.
Ako po isang ordinaryong taxi driver lang. Nung narinig ko ang GrabCar, yun yung nagkaroon ako ng chance na kumuha ng sakyan. Una, isa. Tapos nag-additional ko after 2 months, nag-additional ko ng 3 units. Sa isang unit ko na ako nagdala, kumikita po ako ng 100K sa isang buwan.
Segway Philippines was started 3 years ago. At first, we were just thinking of selling it as personal use or maybe just to be used for security until eventually it evolved into a lot more other things.
The Segway and the hoverboard sense the direction of the body's weight. They're basically similar except the Segway has a handle. The hoverboard and the Segway really opens up a lot of opportunities in mobility. Instead of cars, you have hoverboards. They don't use gas, they're renewable energy. In fact, you can charge this using solar panels. You can imagine a world where people are just walking on their hoverboards.
From the road to the sky. The aviation industry has had a rough couple of years, and the Philippines is no exception. Fortunately, there is what we call the full flight simulator. There are only 4 of these in the world, and one of them is right here. It moves in all directions. It can simulate forces due to gravity and acceleration. Something that other simulators can't even come close to doing.
You can feel the surface of the ground if it's bumpy. And then you can feel any situation, like if you put a weather turbulence, you feel really the bumps. It make a benchmark for aviation training.
In the field of medicine, we are also seeing a breakthrough. The 3D printer. You may have heard of it as a printer that can print actual objects. Toys, jewelry, even food. In richer countries, they have even printed entire houses. Here in the Philippines, doctors are more focused in using 3D printing to heal people. These head and neck surgeons are printing exact 3D models of their patients' skulls. As a result, their surgeries have become more precise, lessening the risk of operation and recovery. Who knows? Maybe one day we can print human organs too.
They can actually print kung anong valve prosthesis yung kailangan mo para sa heart mo. Game changer tong 3D printing na to sa field ng medisina kasi natutulungan niya ang mga doktor, ang pasyente para magkaroon ng mas maayos na health.
In 2015, Game Changer showcased the Filipinos' resourcefulness and technology. Despite the little that we have, or in some cases, despite the lack of government support. With just the available resources, the quirky Filipino mind will find a way to change things for the better. Yes, a game changer.
Midas Hotel and Casino, a contemporary, design-led lifestyle hotel in the majestic hub of Manila with fabulous views of sunset on the bay. Midas offers designer amenities and guest rooms and suites, supreme restaurant options for sumptuous enjoyment, event studios for corporate meetings and vows, and a casino with world-class gaming. Here at Midas, we make days into moments. Sparkling creativity, it's stylemanship by Midas.